Hello, and welcome back to Pro Staff Reviews, where we do reviews on hunting, fishing, and camping gear that we have personally put to the test. Today's a little bit different, as we will be doing a review on Pour 15. So Pour 15 is a rust encapsulator. If you aren't familiar with it, we're working on our truck right now. We've got a big project going on, actually several projects that we're going to be doing some reviews on different products that you can use on your vehicle. I have got a Dodge pickup, and if you've seen a Dodge pickup, it's any more than like 5 years old. It started to get that rust over the wheel wells and along the bottom quarter rocker panels of the truck also. This stuff is supposed to, you brush it on, it will encapsulate that rust and seal it off from the environment, so then it doesn't allow that rust to continue on. So this is a 4-ounce jar of POR 15. Comes with a degreaser and a metal prep, and comes with gloves. Comes with a sponge brush and just a regular paintbrush. And I picked this up on Amazon. I will include the links down below in this video. But let me go ahead and show you kind of what we're doing with it and what we think about it. Okay guys, so here is what my truck originally looks like. I've already treated one side. This is the other side I've not treated yet. But just like any other Dodge, I'll get back a little bit. You can see the rust over the fenders where it's kind of eating away all that metal. I have treated it once with something I got at the local auto parts store. It was a rust inhibitor or something like that. So I went ahead and I ground all this stuff down with a wire brush, and then I sprayed the rust inhibitor on, and then I primed it with a rust primer. And as you can see, this has been about 3-4 months, and that rust has kind of started to come back through. And I've got, this side wasn't actually too bad. Got a couple rust spots, one right there. And I think on this side, one more right down here. So same thing. That rust has kind of started to pop back through. This is just where I had that trim pieces, and I just pulled those off. And then I got some more peeling to do on that. So let me go ahead and show you what's inside the box. So like I said before, inside your box here, basically what you see pictured here is what it comes inside of it. So here's the kit. I've not opened this box yet. So here we are, a little bit of bubble wrap. So here's what your box looks like when you open it up. Tiny little 4-ounce can of the POR 15. And I'll show you how much that covered for me, in case you're wondering. So metal prep, and then the degreaser, which this stuff goes on first. The degreaser, that stuff goes on first, and then you use the metal prep. Then you kind of wash the truck down, and then once it's completely bone dry, the instructions say, then you can start painting this stuff on. It comes with a sponge brush, a regular teeny tiny paintbrush, and then a set of gloves. Here's what I ended up using yesterday. This is day 2 of my project. So I have bought a little bit bigger paintbrush because I wanted to move a little faster. Used this for 2 coats last night, and then I had a set of just regular work gloves, and then I wore these over the top for the whole project. Also came in handy was this sander here. So that's basically what you need if you're doing a project like this. So here is the other side of the truck. Here is what I've done so far. So I did the back, basically the lower quarter panel, my fender right there where I got in. I ground all that stuff down, and then I just painted over the top of it, and then painted down inside the wheel well there. And I've done the truck all the way across. And you can see down here where I've painted, I had some real bad rust spot right in here, and basically all along the bottom of my truck. So this, I just completed basically a coat and a half today. I did 2 coats yesterday. I did 1 coat, and then about 3 hours later did a second coat. And then today I did one more coat, a good coat, like a thicker coat, and then just kind of rebrushed it after it had sat for just a little bit. The stuff goes on super thin, so that 4-ounce can got me this whole side of the truck with about 3.5 coats. It recommends at least 2 coats. I've got really thick rust going on right now on this project, so I wanted to make sure that it was taken care of. So if you're thinking about ordering this stuff and you're doing a project similar to this, I would definitely do 2 boxes, which came out good on that. I think it was about $20 a box, 20 something like that, 25 maybe. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description down below of this video. So this is one spot that I did not recoat today, just because it was a spot that wasn't needing it, and so I didn't want to. But man, it's really shiny there. So you can see it dries super smooth. If you look here, you can kind of see the paint streaks. But on this side, it's super smooth, like glass-like. So it won't really show brush marks. The only issue I'm having, and I'm hoping that when this dries, it will kind of take care of it. But the first time I didn't get that seal off this trim all the way off, and it showed really bad. So I went back through with the razor blade, cut all that stuff out, and I repainted that section a little bit thicker, and we'll kind of see what it does when it dries. It's supposed to be self-leveling, so we'll see if it kind of figures that stuff out. In the beginning, you don't want to put this stuff on too thick, because I noticed today I did have some spots right in here that ran, and so I kind of changed up the way that I painted stuff today. So this is the truck. I'll tell you more about my project here in just a few minutes. So that's POR 15. Later today, once this coat starts to get a little more tacky in a few more hours, I am going to go ahead and spray it over with the primer, because I will be top coating that section of my truck and possibly the rest of my truck with a bed liner called Raptor Liner. So make sure and check back for our review videos when we do that also. Kind of what's going on with this project is I am coating the lower part of my truck with the POR 15, and then I've got some fender flares I'll be throwing on those fenders to cover up the rust. I'm gonna do a little bit of Bondo work in a couple spots to kind of smooth that out, and then I'm doing for sure the lower quarter panels in the Raptor Liner, and then in the black Raptor Liner, and then I'm thinking about possibly doing the rest of my truck in the tinted version of that Raptor Liner. So if this is something that interests you, make sure hit subscribe down below, and you'll be able to catch the rest of our videos. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you like this video. If there's something you had questions about on this POR 15 or maybe the Raptor Liner or some sort of comment, give us a comment down below, and be sure to stay tuned, because we will have more reviews coming your way, mostly hunting, fishing, and camping gear, but everybody's truck's a tool when it comes to hunting. So make sure and check us out.